They're off. In the center of the track, there goes Bob's Buddy hustling out for the lead. Now off stride, Shape Up or Ship. Asif El Sahara. Now they bank into that first turn. And on the inside of horses, there goes Asif El Sahara. And Asif El Sahara has the lead. Off stride in that turn goes Rondazzo. Rondazzo is off stride. And up front, Asif El Sahara now by 2.5 lengths. Bob's Buddy is second now by 2. Rosie Posey in third now by 2.25 lengths. Baltic Alarm another 2 lengths back. Wishful Chinaman a gap to Rondazzo. Now they're by that opening quarter. 21 seconds flat. Entering the stretch now for the first time, Asif El Sahara is in command now by 4 lengths. Bob's Buddy trots in second now by 3 lengths. Rosie Posey right with the leaders in third. Baltic Alarm now first over on the outside, followed by Wishful Chinaman. 59-4. Now the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn they race. Asif El Sahara maintains the lead. Asif El Sahara opens up now by 3. And there goes Baltic Alarm. Charging into second. Bob's Buddy now back to third. On the inside, Rosie Posey. Wishful Chinaman is on the move. Now to the outside. Pix's Pride as they approach the 3/4 mile juncture. Your leader, Asif El Sahara. And they're by 3/4. 131 flat. Now they swing into the far turn. And there goes Baltic Alarm. Baltic Alarm is up on the outside now to challenge and take command. Here comes Wishful Chinaman. Now 3 wide third. Now moving into second. He's going up after the leader. Also on the move on the outside, Pix's Pride. Rosie Posey. Here they come and down the stretch they go. Your leader is Baltic Alarm. On the outside, Wishful Chinaman. One more try. Baltic Alarm with the lead. Wishful Chinaman. Baltic Alarm, Wishful Chinaman, those two at the wire. Here they come. They're off. There goes. The thrill is gone between horses out for the lead. On the inside, Rooney's Reply. Now shooting on through. They bank into that first turn. The thrill is gone. Circles up now to take command, but only briefly. As here comes Simply Sunday. Now fourth, now moving 3 wide third. Between horses, KB's Trudy. As they battle for early position, it's The Thrill is Gone with the lead. On the inside now, KB's Trudy drops in second. Simply Sunday parked on the outside third. Now they're buying that opening quarter. 29-1 that first quarter. Up front, here comes Simply Sunday. Now to take command, The Thrill is Gone. Holds on the inside second. KB's Trudy right with the leaders in third. Here comes Buzzin' By. Ranging up on the outside. Rody's Reply is now tucked in. Followed to the outside by Barb's Love. Go, JLJ, go. Entering the stretch now for the first time, approaching the half-mile juncture. Simply Sandy leads the way, but KB's Trudy is alongside, and KB's Trudy now takes command. 1:04, the race is half over. KB's Trudy is your new leader now into the clubhouse turn. On the inside, it's Simply Sandy. She holds tough on the inside second. On the outside, here comes Barb's Love, ranging up. And there goes Buzzin' By, taking over second, going up right off to the leader. They curve into the black stretch, less than a half mile the pace in the race. Here comes Buzzin' By, and Buzzin' By up to challenge KB's Trudy for the lead. 2 lengths back, Barb's Love into third. 3/4 on the board. 132-3. They swing into the far turn. KB's Trudy is on the inside and nose. Buzzing By alongside a challenging second. Here comes Rody's Reply. Now fourth, now 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. Buzzing By is under urging a short lead. On the outside of horses, here comes Rody's Reply. One more try, and Barb's Love. Buzzing By has the lead. It's all Buzzing By tonight. They're off and pacing. There goes first Pot of Gold. Hustling out for the lead now between horses. Gravel under urging. Coda Classic. They storm into that first turn. And from the outside, Gravel. And Gravel now to take command. Coda Classic holds on the inside second. First Pot of Gold. Right with the leaders in third. 3 lengths to Power Packet. Followed by Fellows Opal. A length and a quarter to Jolly Glad. 3 lengths back to Please Call Me. Gypsy Dawn trails the field. Now they're by the opening quarter. 29 seconds flat. That first quarter. And up front, Gravel is your pace setter. Coda Classic right on his heels in second. A length and a quarter to Power Packet. Right with the leaders in third. And here comes Jolly Glad. First over on the outside. Looking for cover. And now to the outside. Fellows Opal is on the move. Entering the stretch and moving for the half-mile juncture. Gravel is your leader by 2.5 lengths. Coda Classic saving ground second by 2. First Pot of Gold in third. A minute flat. Now up front. Positions are on change with Gravel. Gravel your pace setter now by 2. Coda Classic stalks the leaders, moves in second. On the inside, first Pot of Gold right there in third. Here comes Jolly Glad. First over on the outside, moving up as they curve into the back stretch. Fellas Opal is also on the move. Now they move into the back stretch in less than a half mile to pace in the race. Gravel maintains a length lead. Jolly Glad is up on the outside, a challenging second. Coda Classic needs racing room in third. 1:30 and 4 for the 3/4. Now they race around the final turn. Gravel is your leader on the inside. Coda Classic now into second. Here they come, turning for home. Gravel is under urging. Coda Classic waiting for that open stretch, and down the stretch they come. It's Gravel with the lead on the inside. Coda Classic, a late move on the outside by Fellas Opal. Gravel at the wire. Fourth race pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. Lagging the gate, King says. They're off. On the inside, there goes Sweet Carry out for the lead on the extreme outside. Bella My Dream is charging up. Now they dive into that first turn. On the outside, Bella My Dream up to challenge and now take command. Sweet Carry holds on the inside, second, 3 lengths back. Holly's Payback now another 3 lengths too. King Sis followed on the inside by a little bit of Rich. Fox Valley Trudy breaking rules. On Harmony Oaks John by that opening quarter. Now they've raced by the quarter. 29 and 4 that first quarter. And up front, your leader is still Bella My Dream, and Bella My Dream leads now a length and 3/4. Sweet Carry holds on the inside in second, 3 lengths back to Holly's Payback right there in third. Another 3 to King Sis. On the inside, Fox Valley Trudy breaking rules, moving to the outside. Also moving up on the outside of horses, Fox Valley Trudy as they drive now for the half-mile juncture. And it's Bella My Dream in command. Halfway home, a minute and 3, and Bella My Dream leans into the clubhouse turn, but Sweet Carry stalks her every move in second. It's now another 2 lengths back to Holly's Payback right with the leaders in third. On the inside of horses, that's King Sis as they curve into the back stretch. Now less than a half mile to pace in the race. And up front, your leader is Bella My Dream, and Bella My Dream has a 2-length lead under Urgine. Sweet Carry right there in second. From the back of the pack, 3 wide. Fox Valley Trudy is on the move. 3/4 on the board. 1:31 and 2. Now they drive into the far turn. Bella My Dream maintains the lead on the outside. And that's Fox Valley Trudy trying to come on second. Sweet Carry saving ground in third. Here they come, turning for home. Bella My Dream cuts the corner now under Urgine. Sweet Carry is on the inside as they come to the wire. Bella My Dream with the lead. It's Bella My Dream showing the way at the wire. Sweet Carry up for second, close for third. Number 8. They're all fan pacing, and there goes Chell's Inheritance shooting out for the lead. Shamrock Silky moving right with him on the inside. Bebop Bob. Bebop Bob now scoots on through. Now they dive into that first turn. Bebop Bob has the lead. Chell's Inheritance alongside a challenging second. Shamrock Silky in third now by 3. Hot Rod Cam in fourth now by 3 lengths on the outside. Donegal Express on the inside of horses. That's Hot Shot Gem as they drive by that opening quarter. 29-1 that first quarter from the outside. Bebop Bob working hard, but Bebop Bob now has the lead, and Bebop Bob has the lead now on length and a quarter as they enter the stretch now for the first time. Bebop Bob, your pace setter. Chell's Inheritance holds on the inside in second. Followed on the outside of horses. Here comes Hot Rod Cam. Now surging into third. Now moving into second. Also on the move on the outside. That's Ideal Care. They're halfway home. A minute and 2. Now they move into the clubhouse turn with Bebop Bob maintaining that lead. Chell's Inheritance running his heels in second. On the outside, it's Hot Rod Cam. Now moving third. Now moving in the second. On the outside, Ideal Care. He's set to go 3 wide, and there he goes. Also on the move, that's Fearsome Foe. They curve into the back stretch. Less than a half mile to pace in the race, and there's 3 horses across the track. Bebop Bob is on the inside. 3/4. 131 and 2 into the far turn. Bebop Bob is your pace setter, but Chell's Inheritance right there in second on the inside, followed between horses. Hot Rod Cam. Here they come, turning for home, and Bebop Bob is under urging on the inside. Hot Rod Cam. Down the stretch they come. Bebop Bob is under urging on the inside. Chell's Inheritance in the center of the track coming on. Shamrock Silky. Bebop Bob at the wire. Here they come. They're off. It's a good start. There goes Lady Dar between horses out for the lead. Between them, Hearts Nina. She can hit. Charging through on the inside. Now moving up on the extreme outside. 3 wide. Here comes Giddy Up looking to drop in. And Giddy Up does drop in front of Hearts Nina. Now they move for that opening quarter. And She Can Hit. Here's your pace setter. She Can Hit. Now a length on top. Lady Dar right there in second by 2. Giddy Up in third now by 2.5 lengths. Hearts Nina, they're by that opening quarter with Broadway E-lead in fourth. That first quarter, 28-4. And up front, positions are on change. She Can Hit is your early pace setter on the outside with a rush. Giddy Up, charging up, and Giddy Up is up now to challenge for the lead. As they approach a half-mile juncture, Giddy Up is on the outside taking command. She Can Hit holds in second. Lady Dar right there in third. 59 seconds flat. The race is half over. Now they now move into the clubhouse turn. Giddy Up opens up now 2.5 lengths. She Can Hit holds on the inside in second. On the outside, here comes Hearts Nina. Now fourth, now third, and moving up on the outside. Also on the move, Juan's Gypsy. They race up the back stretch. It's Dean McGee on Giddy Up. Here comes Dave McGee on Hearts Nina, trying to come on in second. 3/4 on the board. 128 and 3. Now they swing into the far turn. Giddy Up, your leader by 4. On the inside, Hearts Nina trying to come on in second. Juan's Gypsy now takes over second. Here they come, turning for home. Giddy Up cuts the corner. Juan's Gypsy is out for the drive. Through the stretch they come. Giddy Up has the lead. Juan's Gypsy on the outside, followed by Hearts Nina. It's Giddy Up with the lead. Juan's Gypsy. 2 horses at the wire. Come. They're off. And there goes Toddland Town out for the lead. On the inside, Reno Hill is there. And Reno Hill Charging through now Reno Hill with a rush to challenge and now take command. Totland Town holds on the inside second. Phantom Fame now third up on the outside as they drive for that first quarter. Also on the move on the outside of horses, Roguish Fella. Now they curve into the backstretch and head for that opening quarter. And Phantom Fame on the attack takes command. Reno Hill holds on the inside second. Totland Town in third. On the outside it's Roguish Fella, followed by American Bandstand. 2 lengths to Piper Wellmanor, followed on the outside. Smashing Hit, Noteworthy Wolf. That first quarter was 28-3 as they enter the stretch now for the first time and race for that half-mile juncture. Phantom Fame has a 2.5 length lead. It's Reno Hill getting a good trip in second. Roguish Fella first over in third. On the inside, Totland Town. 59-2, the race is half over. Now they drive into that clubhouse turn. Phantom Fame is still on top. Phantom Fame has the lead now a length. On the outside, here comes Roguish Fella charging into second. Reno Hill saving ground with the leaders in third. From the back of the pack, Piper Wellmanor, he's charging up 3 wide. Also on the move, that Smashing Hit. Racing up the back stretch and approaching the 3/4 mile juncture. On the inside, Phantom Fame, Roguish Fella alongside second. 3/4, 1:30-4. Into the far turn they race. Phantom Fame is on the inside now on nose between horses. Roguish Fella still trying to come on. 3 wide on the outside. Piper Wellmanor, American Bandstand. His only hope will be that open stretch. Here they come, turning for home, and Phantom Fame is under urging. American Bandstand charging through on the inside. It's Phantom Fame with the lead. American Bandstand, one more try. 2 horses at the wire. Feature race pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. In the center of the track, there goes Be My Little Baby going out for the lead. On the inside, there goes Susan My Love as they dive into that first turn and approach now that opening quarter. And Susan My Love is on the outside now to challenge for early lead. Start Me Up holds on the inside second. Here comes Be My Little Baby thundering up into third, followed by Lake Hill Susie tucked in fourth. Another 2 lengths back. Mantesa's Lady, Don't Bring Me Down. Yes, Diana. Now they're by the opening quarter. 29-1 that first quarter. And the entry is racing 1-2. Here comes Don't Bring Me Down. Don't Bring Me Down on the outside, taking command. Susan My Love now holds on the inside in second. Followed now by Start Me Up, saving ground in third. Mantesa's Lady with the leaders in fourth. Entering the stretch now for the first time. And here comes Susan My Love. Susan My Love is up now to challenge and regain command from entry mate Be My Little Baby. 59-4 now the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn and Susan My Love leads the way now a length. On the outside, Lake Hill Susie is an up and challenging second, followed by Don't Be My Little Baby, tucked in third. On the outside, Yes Diana is on the move. Also on the move is on the outside, Don't Bring Me Down. Now they curve into the backstretch, less than a half mile the pace in the race as they drive by 3/4. Susan My Love has the lead and opens up 3/4, 1:30 flat. Into the far turn, Susan My Love has a 3-length lead. Be My Little Baby is right there in second, now 3 lengths back to Mantesa's Lady. Yes, Diana. Here they come, turning for home. The entry is 1-2. Susan My Love has the lead by 2 lengths. Be My Little Baby is racing in second as they come to the wire. Susan My Love with the lead, and it's all Susan My Love tonight. Be My Little Baby is second, close for third. Ninth race pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Dual Fiddle Skipper out sharply for the lead. And here comes Fossilized, charging up on the outside. Now they bank into that first turn, and Dual Fiddle Skipper has the early lead. Fossilized, ranging up now, jumps in second. What's for Dessert? Parked on the outside third, followed in the turn by Don't. Another 2 lengths back, 2 step ahead. Katie's Rio Tonic, and that's Campino, and they drive by the opening quarter. Trailing the field is Baby Doctor, 28-3, a lively opening quarter as they battle for the lead. And on the outside of What's for Dessert is up now to take command. Dual Fiddle Skipper holds in second by 2 lengths. Fossilized in third by 2.5 lengths. Followed on the inside by Don't. Step ahead is closing the gap. Now they move for the half-mile juncture, and up front it's What's for Dessert, 2 on top. Dual Fiddle Skipper getting a good trip in second. Now first over with a rush. Here comes Fossilized. Halfway home, 59-1. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. What's for Dessert leads the way. Fossilized on the attack on the outside second. Dual Fiddle Skipper is saving ground in third. Don't. Tucked in fourth on the outside. Katie's Rio Tonic. Now to the outside, it's Campino. They race up the back stretch. On the inside, it's What's for Dessert, clinging to the lead just a neck. 3/4 on the board, 129-2. Into the far turn they race. What's for Dessert leads the way now 3/4 of a length. Fossilized is on the outside, trying to come on in second. Dual Fiddle Skipper in third. Here they come, turning for home. What's for Dessert is under urging. On the outside, Fossilized, another move. Dual Fiddle Skipper charging through the open stretch, and through the stretch they come. Here comes Dual Fiddle Skipper. Fossilized, another move. 2 horses at the wire. Here they come. They're off and pacing. On the inside, it's Carol's Pocket winging out for the lead. Now joined by Golden Age. There goes Lake Hills Joanne. Now they drive into that first turn, and Carol's Pocket sprints now into the lead by 2. Lake Hills Joanne looks to drop in second. On the inside, Golden Age in third. Duchess Spur charging to the outside, and on the outside, Carolina Courtney is on the move, followed now by Summer Wave. That opening quarter, 28-4 that first quarter. A battle for the lead with Carol's Pocket on the inside. Duchess Spur alongside a challenging second. 2 lengths back, Carolina Courtney on the outside in third. Followed on the inside, Lake Hill Joanne is saving ground. Entering the stretch now for the first time as they approach that half-mile juncture. It's Carol's Pocket, your leader just a neck. Duchess Spur alongside a challenging second, and they're halfway home. They've reached the half in 58-2. Now they splash into that clubhouse turn. Carol's Pocket leads the way. On the outside, Lake Hills Joanne is still in up and challenging second. On the outside of horses, here comes Duchess Spur. Now they curve into the back stretch. Racing now in the final half mile. It's Carol's Pocket with the lead. Duchess Spur, another move out the leader in second. Lake Hills Joanne is saving ground back in third. Carolina Courtney following cover. On the outside, that's Golden Age as they drive by 3/4. 129-3. They drive into the far turn with 3 horses still across the track. Carol's Pocket on the inside. Between horses, Duchess Spur. Carolina Courtney is 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. Here comes Carolina Courtney. Carolina Courtney on the far outside. Duchess Spur, knifes between horses as they come down to the wire. It's Carolina Courtney, 3 wide between horses. That's Duchess Spur. 2 horses at the wire.